So, I have all of these old cabinets I got from Habitat for Humanity for in my garage. But I also have this one sink-based cabinet that I really didn't do too much with it. I cut the back out and took the doors off, and it fits my little portable table saw and my son-in-law's thickness planer perfectly and carries them. Well, I wanted it to roll around, of course, so I put these casters on it, which generally work pretty well in terms of lifting the weight and rolling properly and all that sort of stuff. But because of the way I mounted the casters on here, they can't swivel quite right. And I thought it would be okay, but it's not. So to replace these cheap Amazon casters, I went out and spent the big bucks on these Bennington ones. Okay, so if I mount this like this, it sticks out too far from the side of the cabinet. I'm not going to be able to get it into my storage spot. If I stick it like this, for the installation, the wheel needs to be right here, and then when you release this, it goes down. But it doesn't swing any better than these did. And I can't put it inside the cabinet, because if I do that, then I would have to cut a recess in here and go up into the inside where I'm storing the equipment. That's not going to work. So really, these aren't going to work any better than the ones I've got, other than I like the action better. And they're smaller, so maybe I won't have to. So what I'm thinking is I'll take these off, mount these there, and then I shouldn't have to cut away as much, because it looks like these Bennington ones may not take quite as much area to swing because the wheels are smaller. And I can cut away less of the cabinet. So let's try that. So yes, the test fit shows I'll just have to cut away a small corner of that one. There we go, cut in one direction. Now I need to figure out how far that way I'm going to have to cut. There you have it. Let me do the other two. Locked in the down position, about ½ inch, 3/4 inch clearance. All right, the Bennington ones were a little easier to install because you had to take off the wheel to get access to the screws. Long term, I'm not sure the Bennington one is going to be quite as robust. It only has 4 screws compared to the 6 screws on this. But the main reason I bought these, and I think they're going to work good, is that they don't stick out as far as these did. So it's going to be easier to get it through the door. The way they work, I think, is a little simpler too. You just pick up on this baby, and they lock up. Pick up the other end, and they lock up, and then it just rolls pretty darn finely. And with the cutouts, it turns properly, which was something I had done on the cheapo Amazon ones that really didn't work right. So I think this is going to be good.